This is gonna be a one and done trade, honestly. Like it has to be a one and done trade. The R's were too good for this trade not to give it a shot, honestly. Gotta get back above the opening print now. It's gonna simply just bear flag and reject it. But if it holds it, the R to R is worth it. No matter what, after this trade, I'm calling it. Win, lose, or draw. I took too many stabs. I mean, this stab was like well worth it. Like this is in my eyes, this is like a low risk A plus setup. You have a level here. Just write down, right? Level trend, all time high market, level, right? You have a 1 hour level, defined stops, trend level signal, right? I mean, you just had like another 5 minute buy here. But the only issue here, right, is more so how do we get it back above this opening print? We need it back above this opening print to really get going. So as you can see, we literally came back, retested inside of my entry zone basically. But the main reason that kept me from holding is sometimes writing out why I'm in a trade, right? So number one is that we're at an all-time high trend. We're at all-time high market, sorry about that. The level we did retest is this hourly level here, right? And what was the second signal in? Like assuming that I entered in around here, this was a 5 minute buy signal here at this point now, right? So everything was lining up bullish, and this would be my one and done trade for the day as I'm risking essentially 2R on this session. This trade has risk up to 2R, so I'd rather shoot both of my bullets on this very single trade because the R to R is very wide, or very big actually. I'm looking about a 3.24R trade for this one trade, so if this does hit, great. If I take the L, then it is what it is. I did enter my TPT Pro account just because I just like the trade so much. It's very defined risk, and I have to run and have a lot of meetings later today. So, one and done trade for the day. Let's see if this trade ends up working out in our favor. We're finally claiming back above the opening print here, right? So that's a bullish sign. We just want to see us reclaim these levels here and take out the 45-minute orb high to then create a 1 hour initial balance and crack the high to the upside. That would confirm the bullishness of this trade. So this 30-minute charts also give me conviction as well, mainly because we had a wick in the prior 30-minute bar. Ideally, within the next 20 minutes, we do have a strong body candle close above these levels here. That's the most ideal, and more so above the intraday level of the opening print here, because we are struggling to hold the opening print. If we do struggle to hold the opening print, then it's likely that I will eat my stop. But if I eat my stop, it is what it is. I shot my shot, and every single trade is a coin flip. But I took my coin flip to the upside on this one to see if we could catch a 3R trade. So let's see where this goes. We're back testing the opening print now and now holding. Creating a pause bar there. Ideally, clear this candle high. Clear this candle high for a potential higher low here. Feel like to go lower. This 3 minute 77 needs to clear here. So as the position continues to grind, you can see we have a 5 minute CVC flip to the upside here, confirming a hold above the opening print. We caught a inside bar here that back tested the opening print and a 1, 2, 3 to the upside now, breaking the inside bar's high. If you also take a look at the multi-time frame analysis here now, we have a 15-minute candle that tried to go lower, break below this bar now, and we'd have failed to go lower on the 15-minute chart as we are clearing the 15-minute chart high here. Still struggling a little bit as you could see, but we mainly need to hold above this opening print and look to tag this now more so 40, I think it's 15-minute orb high. So essentially the 1 hour orb high, we have to take out this initial bounce high for continuation to the upside. $30-minute buy now, 30-minute failure to go lower here now. So as you can see here, we are now holding up. We're tagging the prior day's high here. So prior day's high is getting tagged. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna look for the overnight high as the overall target though. A nice little double bottom here from low of day and continuously grinding higher. Even the larger time frame, like I believe it was the 30-minute time frame, also created failure to go lower. So you can see that right here we had a break below the pry bars low. 30-minute had a failure to go lower, and also 30-minute CBC flip to the upside. So looking for the overnight high as the overall target for these accounts. I want to see if this is confirming a 5-minute CBC sell. If it does, then I'll manually exit everything. I'm all out here on this account. I'm gonna see if this 5-minute closes. I should probably exit this. And there we go. Just took the full exit on this 5-minute bearish engulfing candle. Yes, we continue to reverse and trend higher, but we are catching a 5-minute CBC flip against the prior day's high. Also, if you look at ES, there's a very low chance, like 10% chance we actually tag the prior day's high. So I'm just gonna take that as a W for the day and call it here.